on the case.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Designedcoma here with Xcitement Esports, and the gameplay you're watching is me playing some team deathmatch on Xcitement, and I decided to use my HBR A3 Average Joe. I have recently just started prestiging it again to prestige level 5. Yeah, I know it's only level 5, but I don't prestige very often. The only time I really do it is when I need to add the need to add some more elements to the game, you know. For me, unlocking everything over again, it just really feels tiresome, but when I do get to the point where I need to change the game up a bit, that's when I go and I prestige. So yeah, but you know, I'm hoping I'll be able to get all the way to the Master, the Grandmaster prestige, but it depends on how long people actually play the game. So, a couple things. I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. It's a pretty cool intro, isn't it? Now, the music to that intro just makes me feel like I'm sitting on a beach with the clearest, bluest water sitting in front of me, white sandy beach with a nice ice cold Corona sitting right next to me in my lounge chair. My wife is next to me sitting in her lounge chair, and we're just chilling. You know the Corona commercials? That's how it feels like when I hear that music. It just puts me in a good mood. It makes me smile when I hear it. So that was created by one of the other members on the content team. I wish I could remember his name, but I do not, because it's still pretty new and I'm learning everybody's names right now. But eventually I will tell you who it is as soon as I figure it out. I want to say he goes by Pizza Jacker, but I could be wrong. Anyways, so what's been going on? I mean, E3 has just been nuts, crazy nuts, hasn't it? I mean, when it comes to E3s, I mean, last year was great. Don't get me wrong, but this year was really good. I mean, there's been a lot of good stuff coming out. So there's so much that I'm excited for. I've got a few pages of notes, so I'll probably be talking about this in a couple videos. Other than the Spam Mail Thursday video, you know, that's still going to be spam mail. But for the next couple videos, aside from the spam mail, it's probably going to be some E3 talk, you know, as far as what I'm excited for and things like that. And you'll be able to get all the info that I do talk about over on IGN, or really just about any gaming website you could think of. You'll probably find it. So I'm looking forward to Fallout 4. You know, when I got to see Fallout 4 and the gameplay and everything going on, I mean, there is so much coming in Fallout 4. I want to play the game now, and I can't. You know, it's unfortunate I can't go to E3. I would love to be at E3. That would be so awesome, just to be able to have the chance to play these games firsthand for 10 minutes. You know, I mean, it would just be great. So hopefully, maybe in the future, I'm gonna get there. One of these years, I'm gonna make it there. Whether it's gonna be for my own game, because I do develop games, but at the same time, I would still love to go there, even if it's just for, you know, the heck of it, or because they invited me because of my YouTube channel, you know, if it ever gets that big. So things, what is it that I'm really excited for Fallout 4? Well, there's the character creation. I mean, you know, I know there's been character creation in some games, but to me, the character creation they're bringing in Fallout 4 feels kind of MMO like-ish, you know, like-ish, you know, is that a word, like-ish? But you know, that's kind of the way it feels to me, of being able to adjust the facial features, hair, you know, skin tone, all those kinds of things. It feels very MMO like to me. So I'm excited for that, because, you know, who doesn't like to create, you know, a character, you know, that no one else has, you know. And the thing that I did learn from some of my games, my game classes, was a lot of times when we have character creation, we tend to add a small element of ourselves into these characters. Even if you create a female character, there's something about that character that you create that is actually a part of you. So what else am I excited for with Fallout 4? So there's, you know, the graphics look great. You know, it just looks amazing to me. You know, I'm so excited for this game. It's even hard for me to talk about it at some point. So there's the graphics. You know, the graphics look good. The player freedom. You know, the player freedom is just insane. I played Fallout 3 for one of my class projects. I mean, that was an awesome class project. I had to literally play a game and write some papers on it. It was my favorite class. So I got to play Fallout 3 for a while, and I never actually ended up finishing it or getting close to finishing it because I ended up, you know, with so many other games that I needed to get into and start playing that I had to kind of put that one off. And then eventually I got my PS4, never got back to it, and you know, at some point I got rid of my PS3 and got rid of all the games for it as well. So yeah, so I never got to finish Fallout 3, but I absolutely loved the game. You know, so there's the player freedom. You can basically go anywhere. I don't think you'd ever find the end of the game. If you did, I mean, I think it would take a little while. And there's the Fallout shelter for devices. I didn't quite catch everything on that, so I'm not too sure what the whole story is behind those. But from what I did catch, I was on my way to a mandatory work meeting, and you know, I had to be there. So I was trying to catch everything on my cell phone before I got there. But so there's the Fallout shelter. It sounded pretty cool. I'm not quite sure exactly what it all is about. And then there's the crafting, which just looks awesome, and the ability to create settlements and like your own little settlement. You know, so I am just really, really excited for Fallout 4. You know, if you haven't watched any of the gameplay footage or any of the press conference when Fallout 4 was announced, I highly suggest you go check it out. And you could probably find it over on. You should be able to find it on IGN's website. You can even find the playbacks over on GameSpot on their website. So something else I want to kind of go over, and it's going on in this video. I don't know if you've noticed it, but there's a particular player in this match that, to me, looks like he's reverse boosting. I mean, it just... We were close to winning this match, and then all of a sudden it went south, and I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And it looked like about 3 times I seen this player just standing there doing nothing. There was one time where I'm shooting ahead of him and he's in front of me and he's just standing there and somebody's shooting at him, and I took out that player that was shooting at him. I took that guy out, and then someone else ended up killing him. And I'm gonna put a little notation in the video. You'll see a little thing there pointing the person out, but it was probably about 3 or 4 times I saw this particular player just standing there doing absolutely nothing. And he did do some stuff for a little while. I think he ended up with about 5 kills, and the rest were just all deaths, you know. And this really bugs me. Now, I know sometimes players have to walk away from a game for whatever reason, you know, if there was some kind of dire emergency or something along those lines, but you know, it just really looked like the person was, you know, kind of doing some reverse boosting. And I know there's been some things done to, you know, curb that and kind of catch the people that are doing it, but to be honest with you, I think it can still go on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the E3 discussion and Fallout 4 news and all that good stuff. And I hope you guys are enjoying E3 if you have the opportunity to watch it or even watch the playbacks. You know, the playbacks are great because you can skip over the things you don't really care too much about. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.